Hello my loves, welcome back to another video. So as you can tell by the title of this video, I'm talking all about how to be that girl. This is a topic I have so much to say about. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you can be notified when I post next. Okay, now we can get into it. All right, so before we get into the nitty-gritty of how to become that girl, I just want to put out a little disclaimer. This video is not about forcing yourself to be somebody that you're not. It's not about forcing yourself to fit into standards that are not your standards. It's not about following a trend just for the sake of following a trend. And it's definitely not just about an aesthetic. This video to me is all about figuring out who the best version of yourself truly is and what that looks like and what that is for you, how to show up as that version of yourself every single day. So the examples that I will be using in today's video may not necessarily resonate with you, but that's okay. It's all about figuring out what is that version of you. You don't have to do everything that I personally do to become that girl. You don't have to follow anything at all. This is just a guide on how to figure out what your version of becoming that girl looks like and how to become that version of yourself. I just wanted to say that because I know with this trend, sometimes we can get caught up in the superficial stuff, the aesthetic, following a trend and trying to fit into like that Pinterest version of that girl, and that's not what I'm here to do. Here is how to become that girl. So step one in becoming that girl, aka the best version of yourself, is figuring out who that version of yourself is. For me, being that girl is being the best version of myself. It's having a fulfilling career, it's stepping into my purpose, it's living an abundant, beautiful life, it's surrounding myself with amazing people, it's having healthy habits, it's doing my morning routine, it's taking care of myself, it's practicing self-care. Being that girl to me is being my most happiest, confident, filled version of myself who is living her best life. So if you're trying to figure out who that girl is for you, I actually have a list of amazing questions. These are the exact questions that I ask my private one-on-one clients when I am helping them figure out who the best version of themselves looks like. So I will leave a link to the worksheet that I actually give my one-on-one clients in the description bar so you can download it. My tip with this when you're asking yourself these questions is make sure that you are answering these truthfully and you're not just saying what you think you should say, because that's the whole point in becoming that girl, is making sure that you are becoming the best version of you, not somebody else, not what you see on social media, but yourself. Step two in becoming that girl is having a healthy mindset. Your mindset is so pivotal in living the type of life that you want to live and becoming the person that you want to be. If you want to see any change in your life in any way, it all starts with your mindset. Some ways that I personally nourish my mindset is by having a morning routine. In my morning routine, this is my time to really check in with myself. I love to journal during my morning routine. I love to do a quick meditation. Other ways that I love to nourish my mindset is through listening to podcasts or reading books or taking courses and seminars, something where I'm actively learning new things and I'm actively working on my mindset. I love working on my mindset, and I've seen the power in working and nourishing your mindset. So this is where my journal prompt is really helpful, because one of the questions that I ask is to think about what the best version of yourself habits look like. So for me, my habits that I know help me to feel like that girl and help me to show up as the best version of myself look like, as I said, having a morning routine, listening to podcasts, working on my personal development, reading, journaling, but also practicing lots of self-care, working out, treating my body good, eating good things, making green smoothies. Those are the types of habits that make me feel like that girl. Step 4 in becoming that girl is to start showing up as her. Start being intentional with the way you dress, with the way you do your hair, your makeup, how you talk, how you walk, how you carry yourself, the thoughts that you think and the actions that you take, and where you're hanging out and who you are hanging out with. Everything that you do, from what you wear to where you hang out to who you hang out with to how you spend your time, all of these things should be in the form of that girl or that best version of you. I always have that in the back of my mind and just constantly asking myself, what would the best version of myself wear in this situation? Or what would she do in this situation? Or what would she say? Or what would she think? Or how would she act? And having that constantly in mind helps me to show up and be that girl. So just a little recap of the steps in how to be that girl. 1, you need to know who that girl is. What does she look like? How does she act? How does she think? What is her mindset like? What are her hobbies? What are her habits? Get very clear and specific on who that girl is and what you are working towards. And again, if you need help on getting clarity, just download my worksheet full of questions to help you get clarity on that version of yourself. Step 2 is to work on your mindset. Mindset is key and it is the foundation to everything in your life. And if you want to see any type of change or transformation in your life, it all starts with your mindset. So feeding your mind good things, working on your beliefs, and just working on yourself. And if you need additional support in working on your mindset and things like that, I do have a personal development podcast where I talk all about mindset and limiting beliefs and working on yourself and becoming the best version of yourself. So definitely check out the podcast if you are interested in content like that. Step 3 in becoming that girl is to create healthy habits that support you in feeling like that girl every single day. And of course, step 4 is physically showing up as her. Lastly, I want to end this video by saying becoming that girl is a process. It's not an overnight thing. It's not going to happen in the blink of an eye. It takes patience, it takes consistency, it takes accountability, and it takes you showing up every single day and deciding you are going to be that girl today and every day. And it's not always easy. There are some days where don't show up as that girl, but that's okay. You try again the next day. It's not about being perfect. It's just about progress and making sure that you're taking little steps every day to becoming that girl. So that is all I have to say about this topic. And if you want more content like this, definitely subscribe or check out my podcast. I talk so much about personal development and mindset and all of that good stuff. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I post next. And as always, until next time, remember to just go with it.